Hey guys, Stereo Rob here, Stereo Rob Stereo Talk. This evening I want to take you to a place that's very special to me and others from my neighborhood from the late 1990s into the early into mid 2000s. There was a very, very special place for me and my people and many others that have walked through the doors of this place. Many of us had first-time life experiences in this place, introduced to drugs, sex, booze, you name it. All the vices that the teenagers typically get into, and many other wild times and large parties and pissing off neighbors and just a lot of funny memories in this place. Anyways, what we have here is my old family home. This, you can't really see it in the dark because of the light, but this is 1639 Oakmont Lane in Orlando, Florida, particularly the College Park neighborhood. It sits about 3 houses up from Lake Ivanhoe on a double lot. It is a beautiful 1920s American craftsman home with a porch as well as a large sleeping porch in the front and 2 porches in the back. Downstairs is, each one of these is its own apartment. It's technically a duplex, but we'll talk about that more later. Anyways, this driveway here, which you really can't see in the dark, which I'll explain later, these are curbs and all of these different things. They all have a memory. Every little nick and scrape on these have a memory. But as you walk up the driveway here, you go into the porch and you walk all the way back. And back behind this house is a very, very special place to me as well as all of my friends and pretty much everybody that grew up in College Park in the late 1990s and up to early mid 2000s. This, my friends, is my Garage of Doom. A lot of people know this place. There's a Facebook check-in for it. It has its own Facebook page, its own Instagram page. Just an old 2-car garage that is a very popular hangout place for many, many, many years. And I'm going to show you guys what made it special and explain to you why it was special. So join me, won't you? This is the door. Many people came out of this door over the years. Boy, let me tell you what. Hundreds of people, maybe even thousands. I remember we would all skip school, and first thing everybody would do is they'd ride up the driveway here, and then they'd park their bikes here, and there'd be 20 or 30 old BMX bikes or mongoose bikes with the peg, whatever they're called, peg legs, and little stunt bikes and whatnot. And most of my friends were into BMX racing and whatnot at the time. But anyways, you pull this door open right here. Inside, this is the place. Look at the woodwork in here. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's still some stuff left behind. I'm not going to take it all with me. I took the most important things, but I just have too much crap already, so some of the stuff is going to stay. Anyways, one of the reasons what makes this place so unique and so special is not the garage itself, but what it represents and who signed the walls, which, as you can see, are absolutely covered from floor to ceiling with lots and lots of graffiti. The rule of the garage back in the late 90s and early 2000s that anybody came into the garage, no matter what you were feeling, whether it was a hi, how you doing, I love you, I want to fuck you, thank you, fuck you over, kiss my ass, whatever it was, whatever they were feeling at that exact moment, they wrote on the wall. And this is why there's so much graffiti. Of course, there's many references to marijuana that everybody, pretty much everybody smoked back in those days. But as you see, it is just absolutely covered from floor to ceiling. This is the door right here. And unfortunately, some of the people that signed this wall are no longer with us. Many, in fact. The good example right here, Chris and Alex Hubler. They passed away in a car crash back in Christmas of 2005. Him and his brother, Chris and Alex Hubler. They were very, very dear friends of mine, and everybody in the neighborhood knew them and loved them. They're here. Looking along right here, lots of other people names, Philip, Amber, there's a bunch of other people here too that I don't even know who they even are anymore. Because so many folks have been here over the years. Jeremy Chevrette's in here. My buddy Spanky, who recently passed away, he's on this wall. So is my buddy Jordan, who also passed away back in 2004 in a car crash at Lee Road and Edgewater Drive here in the area. Many, 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 many years of many signatures. And of course, a lot of it's X-rated, some of it's R-rated. Lots of profanity, lots of references to drugs. But hey, that was teenagers in the 1990s, right? And let's look at all this stuff all over the place. This here is Sketch and Maddie. Maddie's still around. Matty, or Sketch, he passed away. That was his stuff right there, too. He also passed away. He unfortunately took his own life for reasons unknown, December of 2006. So almost 10 years now. This here, not really sure who made this one, but it's here too. And with the helicopters with dicks, I'm not really quite sure what that was about. And there's another one up here. Even all back in here too is just all over, just nothing but graffiti, covered in graffiti as far as you can see, all the way down the whole thing, all up here, all over everything. It is just amazing how much over the years people wrote on these walls. And I really can't get too deep into this because the new homeowners have already begun to move their stuff in. So, and I'm not going to touch their stuff out of respect for them. But keep going down here. There's more and more and more. There's so much of it. It is just an amazing display of drunken ramblings and graffiti and stonedness and just everything. Down here on the ground even, we've got graffiti on the ground. PSACP, that was Pot Smokers Association of College Park. Now I am no longer in that lifestyle. I have not smoked pot in many years, but back in the 90s, 20 years ago, fuck it, you know? So, and there's even a lot of things on the walls here, like for example, when was the last time a pack of Newports was $3? There's just a lot of old stuff on here, a lot of old stuff on these walls, lots of old memories. Very, very special place to me, and very special place to many other people as well. Here we've got old bottles that have been in these rafters for many years. Over here, what some of us would do sometimes is we'd get a bottle of whatever, and then we would hang it up on the wall, or we just put it up in the rafters. A lot of them have crashed and fallen over the years, but those four are still there, and they've been there since I was way before I was legally able to drink. So, and they're in here. On the window over here as well, old bottles of alcohol that really not supposed to not to be here, or at least they weren't back in 2001 and 2002. But lots of stuff. This is my old workbench over here. This is the garage that I experimented. Stereo Rob Stereo Den. This is the Stereo Den. This is it. Stereo Rob Stereo Talk. This is where it all began. This is where my hobby began. The passion for my stereo equipment. I used to have floor-to-ceiling old stereo gear in this garage. I had many thousands of pieces pass through here. I used to work on them all on this bench right here. And of course the bench is also covered in old graffiti as well. You can kind of see some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I'm leaving behind, like I said, I got too much crap. So a lot of it's going to stay. But let's go ahead and put this up. Yeah, Galactic G Skate. They're long gone now. They've been gone for, geez, almost 20 years now. This place is a time capsule. It's an absolute time capsule. Another one. Galactic Skate Shop. Got Courtesy Chrysler Jeep. They're not around anymore. MyCollegePark.com. They're no longer around. Wally's is still around. That's a... I forget who even put that up there. But if you look at some of this stuff, you can actually see what era it pertained to and what was going on even in world events. This is the original social networking place right here. Long before there was Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube or any of that kind of stuff, this was the spot in places like these. Let me wipe this down a little bit so you guys can kind of see what is here. Tara Gismondi, Eddie Gismondi, they're still around. J.C. Cooper, of course myself, Bobby Beaumont, my sister Stephanie, Daniel Veal, Nick the Stick, don't know who you are, bud. Taya, I think Taya, you're still around. Juicy was here with baby Tammy. Oh boy, that girl freaking broke my heart. We got Shelly was here and liked it, 2005. She's still around. Lots of bongs, of course. We got this stuff just everywhere over here. They say, everything must go. Bobby, you have too much junk. Oh, there we go. Bobby, please do not do drugs and don't drink alcohol because I love you, Mom. Watch more TV. Depeche Mode. In Excess. I'm wide awake only looking. But yeah, so now you guys have an idea. But we always used to hang out here. We had it would be couches and tables and chairs all around here with a big wall of stereo equipment. And we would just sit in here, play video games, smoke out. There's at least 3 children that I know of that were conceived in this garage back in the early 2000s. Will and Lisa Ferris, they had a son that is now 15 years old that was actually conceived in this garage, like right here. There used to be a couch here, and I had a wall here, and people used to take their girlfriends and boyfriends back there, and they used to do their things with them. For a while, I had walls up. I made separate rooms out of things at different places. The air conditioner, we installed the air conditioner right around 1999. Because the first summer that I was in here was absolutely hellish. At that time, there was no tree coverage, which now the place is completely, totally covered in trees, so it stays cool. Wish it was like that then. Because let me tell you something, this garage was absolutely miserable that first summer. But lots of old memories in this place. Let's see more. Here we go. So over here we got Alex Hubler was here. He was here with one of his girlfriends. He's passed away. Look at this. We got orbs. I'm seeing little orbs or something. Maybe it's those guys. Maybe it's Chris and Alex saying, "Hey, what's up, you guys? If you're listening and you're here, man, I miss you. I miss you guys. I miss you guys more than you wouldn't believe." So, so I think everybody kind of forgot about these guys. I mean, a few people remember them, but I mean, I really miss them because they were extremely close. But yeah, so much, just so much. Now, the place supposedly is haunted. Growing up, we heard a lot of funny noises. We used to have sleepovers in here once in a while, and you'd hear a thump in the night or something running across the roof, and we thought it was a ghost of some sort. And it's funny, as I was walking up here, I heard some kind of critters walking across the rafters up there in the attic, and I was like, man, if I had heard that when I was 14, I probably would have ran out of this place like a scared little bitch. But now in my 30s, things have changed. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. This place means the world to me, and I am very, 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 very sad to see it go, as it will be torn down. We sold the house to a developer, and they are planning on demolishing the property, and that's going to be it. That's all she wrote. So this is my old garage. This is my teenage wasteland. This is my teenage hangout. And it is a very special place to me, and it was never supposed to leave my family, but yet it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. This is Stereo Rob signing off. I don't really know what else to say about this place other than I love it, and I really wish it wasn't going away. So, see you guys.